The latest news developing out of Bunkerville is that roundup is now over. Vicki, to you.
Crystal, that's absolutely right. The demonstration site is right behind me, and to say that it's a celebration would be an understatement. Bundy supporters claiming a victory after nearly 400 cattle have returned to controversial public land. This stems back from 1993 when Clark County rancher Cliven Bundy says he, quote, fired Bureau of Land Management, not paying federal grazing fees, arguing that this is county land. BLM saying that this roundup was a last resort, but they wanted to avoid violence. We'll be following the latest, and we'll have more for you at 6. Live in Bunkerville, Vicki Gonzalez, News 3. Back to you, Crystal. Despite fines reportedly nearing the $1 million mark, as well as 2 federal court orders siding with Bureau of Land Management, a cattle roundup over 20 years in the making is now a thing of the past. For the Bundys, this site is their family tree, with Nevada roots dating back to the late 1800s. The recent patriarch, Cliven Bundy, standing firm throughout the decades, refusing to pay federal grazing fees in 1993, claiming it was county property, as 150 cattle multiplied to more than 900 across 1,200 square miles of northeast Clark County land.
That's what they'd like to blame it on, is grazing rights and stuff. It's a good scapegoat, but that's not what it's about.
Bundy supporters grew by the hundreds, day by day, bound by a constant motivation focused on reining in on what they believe is an overreaching federal government, as well as unsupportive local officials.
If the people are demanding something of their sheriff, he should at least, see that out.
The arguable tipping point when Cliven's son Ammon was involved in a heated confrontation with BLM, his ATV colliding with a ranger's truck. BLM says after multiple requests to stand down, tasers were deployed. What was your breaking point?
When I saw the video on YouTube of the BLM tasing people and just getting way over aggressive, doing things that were just way out of line.
We're a different breed out here. We are not going to let that happen.
No, we won't. This is the Wild West.
But this only fueled demonstrators' stern rhetoric, a quickly evolving fire that ended with an intimidating ultimatum that BLM stand down or they take matters into their own hands. When you first saw the cattle coming out, what was going through your mind? What were you feeling?
It's just just pride, American pride. Felt like I was part of something extremely special.
Would you call this a success?
Yes, for right now.
Despite steady momentum from BLM, 7 days after this federal impoundment began, hundreds of cattle now return to graze on controversial land. In Bunkerville, Vicki Gonzalez, News 3.